Oh man. Let me get this all settled in here. Why is it not working? Hold on. There you go. Okay, hold on. Trying to make the screen bigger because for some reason it's not. There we go. Alright. And testing work. So, welcome back to the Mega Chromecast. Again, it'll just be me today because I think what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna have my like a playlist off to the side. It's just my thing, right? Just like something I can keep track of, and I do the playlist in order because like when I try to do it videos wise, it just says part one, part two, part three, and it does that because I guess it can't make it into a video all itself, which I'll try to fix. But like, yeah, I'm gonna put it all. I just go watch it in the playlist. This makes it a lot easier. It's organized. Um, so it's currently like 8, uh, August the 8th, 27th, and it's like Tuesday? It's Tuesday today. And, today went pretty well actually. But also weird too, it stormed so much this morning, and we didn't get to do our PFT, a little Navy personal fitness test, but I did do it in the afternoon, and I ran, I made it in time for the morning portion because I was just coming from class. And I was like, I'll join in on them. And I joined in and I was in there for running time and I got a good score of like 7:17 for a mile, which is pretty good in my opinion, you know. Oh god, I got something fucking throat. Where's my water at? Get out of your Today we're doing the core water. I don't know. You always gotta have your water on hand. Or gets like dry from talking too much. And I'm a very good person. Talk a hell of a lot. Um I had a lot of subs today, like in my anatomy and in history, and I just copied notes off the board for most of them. Didn't really do much after that. I don't know, man. It's just, you ever have those days where you just feel very weird, like throughout the entire day? Like you're happy, but you're going through something at the same time. It's weird, you know. It's hard to not, explain, but I'm kind of going like that today. Just some emotion that I know is there, but I don't know. It's weird. It's really weird. But yeah. I also just got off work as well. I mean, that was, you know, bipolar in itself. Work was pretty good. It wasn't as bad as it sometimes is. Like sometimes I get way too packed like that, or sometimes it could just be like very dead, which it was today. But I went from like school to work, and I was so tired, I died. I fell asleep before I had to clock in, and I took like a little cat nap, and I got back up. I took like 4 foldable chairs and like placed them together, so it was like a bed for me, um, and it was nice. Hold on. Okay, I just turned on my fan, like for noise. You ever buy a fan for noise? I don't know. I'm kind of one of those guys that can sleep without noise, but it's always nice to have some noise from like time to time. So I found out with my, I don't know if I talked about it one time, but I found out with my, I really wanted to be a diver and stuff like that. And I'm thinking about joining the swim team, but I don't know. I want to do swimming on my own because I'm not trying to look for competitive swimming. I'm trying to look to better myself in swimming. You know, like I don't want to go to competition. I just want to better myself. Because I can swim. You know, I just can't. I don't know like different things to swim. You know, like how butterfly is or forward leap or whatever they use in swimming and stuff like that. Man, I love soccer so much. My favorite sport is soccer. Love it, love it, love it. If there's one team I really hate though, it's the LA Galaxy. It's just I follow them on Instagram and they just I don't like it. They only like show off the one player because he's from the major leagues and all that. So he's the shit. Apparently, he's like the company or he's like the team's fate, which I really really hate to do that. But soccer's a big sport, man. Soccer's what like gets people united and stuff like that. Speaking of all that, oh, hold on 1 second here. I'm gonna pause this right here. I gotta go do something really quickly. I'll be right back. Okay, and we're back. I had to go do something. I had to go shut off TV or teach my parents to shut off TV. Crazy story, I know, right? Am I wearing my headphones the right way? These are some old crappy headphones that I plug into my computer, not like those big headsets, like little small ones you probably get when you like take a test. Like when you go to take your test on a like big FSA day, or like we call it the FSA Florida State Assessment. Like you have those big state exams, and they're like, anybody not bring a pair of headphones? They're like, oh, I didn't bring a pair of headphones. Not the ones that go on top of your head, but they give you these little earbuds. That's what I'm using, sort of, because like couldn't find anyone that had like a little audio jack. All mine have that fucking Apple earbud stuff. I mean, I have AirPods and stuff like that. I don't like to use my AirPods though. I use them for work. I bought them for work purposes. I really didn't buy them to wear around. I actually prefer to wear my wires around school, if anything. I guess is a term for it. But speaking of uh, random stuff like that, I bought a couple things. I bought a new watch finally, because I've had this one watch for 3 years and it's been holding up. But sometimes it won't. Sometimes it just gets behind in seconds. Like it gets 20 seconds behind out of nowhere, and then it will just not work one day. Like it will show the time, but I can't adjust it or anything or use my alarms or whatever. So I bought this new one that's like a military one. Well, I say that because it fits military standard, like all black, and it's like water resistant up to 50 meters. But my other one was water resistant to like 330 meters, which is crazy. Uh, bought this colorful knife, little pocket. I like to buy pocket knives. I buy ones for design and also for self defense. I have one that I use for work and stuff when I go to work. Um, and then I have a couple that I use for design. This one is like a new, like not a rainbow one, but it's got a nice lavender color to it on the blade, and then the holder is black with a little gold like holster across from it. Not holster, but like a little gold like bar in it and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. And then I got this other. What did I get again? Hold on. What else was it? I know I got something else. Oh, the phone case. I got a phone case. It's like a little black American flag. I've always loved the phone cases like that. There's like phone cases like that. I want to buy these like cool little LED strip lights, but I gotta save my money right now because I'm going to Israel, and that in itself is a challenge because of bi-weekly pay. Like everything is bi-weekly, man, and I hate that shit so much. Like my Target near my house is paying $13 an hour, but I like going to Fresh Market because like I can wear a hoodie under my work shirt. Target, I think you have to wear like a certain style of clothing every time. At Fresh Market, you can wear like whatever, as long as you wear the shirt or some polo shirt. You're good. It's been a long, long, grueling day. Here I am, recording. I don't know, man. I've been watching like Band of Brothers. Like after the, all right, let me fix this here. After the one the other night, I was watching Band of Brothers, and I love that TV show slash movie. Favorite movie because it's based on a true story, and it has some of my favorite actors as Donnie Wahlberg, and I don't, like I said, I don't call them by their names, but like Lieutenant Winters and all that stuff, man, and Lieutenant Spears, is it? They call him Lieutenant Spears, man. It's such a good movie, and like they have Bucky in there from The Walking Dead. I think his name was Red Foreman in The Walking Dead. I don't know. I stopped watching The Walking Dead after season 3 because it just got very uninteresting, and it's just like the same plot over and over again. and like I don't know, it doesn't feel like a real zombie movie. It's just weird because I loved it when they were in the beginning. They were going to a science lab and they had it all planned out, but the science lab apparently was going to explode or something. Weird. Think about it. Like I grow a beard within like a month, pretty much, but like they can't shave. They don't shave at all in Western civilization, which I think they got to in like season 7 or something. I haven't watched it in a while, but like, um, that's just crazy. I used to watch like Breaking Bad. I didn't watch much of it. I don't know the full story to it. I know parts of it, like Jesse Pinkman and Walter White, and then like how they make drugs and stuff like that. But yeah, my favorite show to my dying day will always be Falling Skies. It's the first cool alien TV show. It was amazing. It was so good. It's an old TV series. And The Last Ship, and those two combined were so good. They were so good. If you love like viruses and stuff like that, like so in the Last Ship, right? This Navy ship is set out in the ocean to do a mission, and when they finish the mission, they get back and they find out that there's a virus that's been spread around the entire United States and stuff like that, and like they can't breathe it in. And that's pretty cool. So it follows like a military perspective of what happens when a virus happens, and I'd recommend watching it because like this one part of this one season, they have to fuel the city with power, and instead of them using solar panels, they like give people medicine to the homeless and stuff, and the homeless end up dying from the medicine because it's fake medicine, and then they use their dead bodies as power to power the city, and it is insane, dude. It is insane. And then the Falling Skies, right? Really cool. So like what they do is the aliens want to come down to Earth and use the humans as a resource as well. And they use them by controlling them. So the aliens will release these like little caterpillar worms, and they crawl up the human's back and connect to their neck down to their spine, and that's how they control them. And then sometimes like they could have like little worms deployed into your eyes, and they just oh my god, it's so good. Recommend watching those two series if you ever get the chance to, or you see it, watch them. You'll love them. You won't regret them if you're into like that stuff. Um, what else was there? Yeah, New Creatures too. In the Falling Skies, or New Creatures as well. My favorite scene was like it was kind of like the movie The Mist with the little spiders. That's what it was like in one scene where like there were spiders invading their camp, and they got into this guy's like body. This guy was like suffocating and stuff, and the spider jumps out of his mouth, and it's just brutal, man. It's so brutal. It's so good. I kind of want to go back and watch it now, honestly, but I'd recommend it. So crazy enough, I was watching the news yesterday, right? And the next thing you know, it says this police officer walked out of his own police station, right? Or the police station he was at, and says he was shot by somebody with a sniper. And this thing goes on for like 3 hours. They're looking for the sniper, and they ended up raiding somebody's apartment that had paintball guns in it, and they like swatted him and all this other stuff, right? Turns out the officer was lying. It was all a hoax, and the guy they raided didn't even have anything to do with it. And the guy was like, "I wish that officer would just go to hell, get fired," because it's like nobody likes to get swatted. I mean, people have died from this. Like YouTubers have died from being swatted. You know, that's crazy. It's crazy how stuff can happen like that very easily. You know, but it's like I was like, really, a police officer? Why would you do that? What was the whole point? You know? Um, but like I was sitting there like, dang man, it could be really anybody that does this crap now. But I say but mm, oh no, let's see, what is there to talk? I don't usually write stuff. Let's see if I have something in my notebook. Little handy dandy note.